Hello, happy Tuesday. I am excited to hop on and see some of you all, and then you guys can catch up later as well. So I have a lot of new people, and a lot of you guys, some of them are on Facebook, a majority of them are not. That's why I send out the newsletter every month so that you guys can get links to all the videos on YouTube as well. But we are going to talk about what happens when you finish up your bottle of oil and you do not just throw it away. So I'm going to show you a couple things to do with it to get every last drop out, as well as to repurpose it. So if you know anything about me from this group, you know I am thrifty. You know I want to use every drop. I want to make every dollar count. And so I want that to work for you all as too. So I just finished up this bottle of bergamot. It is so amazing. It is in one of my top 5 oils that is left, or that outside of the kit. Bergamot. It's a happy oil. It's actually a citrus. I didn't know that till Young Living. Smells like Earl Grey tea. I love diffusing it. It's a very uplifting oil. So you say you just finished it. First little tip. Instead of having to get your hands all covered in oil, take the top and just pop. Just like that. You can also put it back on the exact same way. Easy peasy. It snaps back in. So say you have finished. You're going to take this top off. And what I do is one of two things. I always have a jar of used oils ready to go. If I want to do something fun with them, if I don't have time to deal with it right now, I just put the lid on, throw it in the jar, and at some point I know I will deal with it. But the two things that I normally do with leftover jars, I will either put them, I meant to grab a jar, another jar like this. I'll grab a jar and I will fill it with filtered water, and I will just dump them in. The little plasticky top thing as well, I'll put it all in, and I'll let it sit in there overnight with a bunch of different oils. I tend to go through a lot of citrus oils, a lot of tree oils. Those all go really well together. We go through a lot of sleep oils because we diffuse at night a whole lot. So all those kind of go together. So I put everything in a jar of water, like all these little extra bottles in a jar of water. Let it sit overnight, get all that oil into the water. And then I'll just use that as my diffuser water for the next several days. So I have my diffuser going tonight. Excuse the rest of the mess. But this is what I have sitting next to my diffusers in the house so that I'm ready to go and just diffuse something at all times. So I could even drop my used bottle carefully down into here and let it sit for a while, and then use that water around, get the bottle back out, and use that water around the house in my diffusers. It smells amazing, and it's ready to go. And so that's a really fun way to use every drop. My other method is in the bathroom, and this jar is always sitting in my bathroom as well. It's normally full. I'm about ready to get a new one, but you can see I have some cedar wood in here. And what else do I have in here? An orange. So what I do with this is for the bathtub. This is for my kiddos. I don't really take baths. Maybe at some point in my life I will become a bath person, but it has not happened yet. But my kiddos, they take baths. So what we do, and especially if they're not feeling great, we take baths. So I just get a big old bowl and I mix equal parts of baking soda and Epsom salt. You can just do Epsom salt. That is totally fine. So if you want to fill this whole thing with Epsom salt, do it. We mix in baking soda from a detox standpoint. We also add in a big old cup of hydrogen peroxide. There may or may not be 8 bottles of hydrogen peroxide under my sink right now because at the beginning of COVID, I couldn't find it anywhere. So when I did find it, I stocked up. Again, you can do your own research on why baking soda and peroxide are excellent in the bathtub. But if our kids need the extra immune support, adding the baking soda and the peroxide. But you can just do Epsom salts. Epsom salts are great. They have magnesium in them. They help your body relax. Add the essential oils, and you're really set. So what I do is I'll fill it, and then I'll take the empty bottles, and I'll just turn it. I'll just go ahead and do it. I'll just turn it upside down and stick it down into the oil, or to the Epsom salts. Stick them on down there, and so you can see them sitting straight up. And that salt, the salts will pull those drops out. Those drops will sit in there and get it all out, and then it goes into your Epsom salts. And if you can look close here, you can see, I'm going to show you some little that little yellow area over on this side. That's some drops of oil that have been stuck in there. So they just sit in there, and I'll leave them overnight, a couple days, however long, it doesn't really matter, but at least overnight. Just took a big whiff of baking soda. I'll just leave them in there. And I leave a scoop in mine so that when it comes to bath time, this is half a cup, or this is the 4th cup, so I do 2 scoops, about half a cup for the kiddos. And I've got great relaxing oils already blended into there. Anything that I feel like the oils that we use the most, lavender, bergamot, citrusy oils, things of that nature are going to be great to go in the bathtub. Diffused, you can pretty much do anything. The only thing you'd want to avoid for a bathtub is hot oils. What I mean by that is like clove, probably not thieves, anything that you would not want to put down that in that area. If it feels a little warm on your skin, don't put it in the tub, okay? You can also just Google that, but just know sleep oils are going to be fantastic in the tub. Citrusy oils, tree oils, those are great. So I just stick them upside down, stick them in there, and I've got Epsom salts ready to go for the bathtub. So really easy. You finish the bottle, you take the lid off, you throw it in either some Epsom salts or a jar of water, and you're set, okay? So then, what do you do next? Then you can take your jar, or take your bottle out. It's already got Epsom salts all in it, where it was wet inside. So then you can stick your used bottles. I normally wait, like I said, till I've got like quite a few. I will take this and I will pull the white tab off of the top, like that. Take the white off. And I will stick these in some hot water, maybe with some thieves cleaner, let them soak, and peel off this sticker label. So once you do that, there's going to be a little bit of a sticky residue, and if you have used your oils long enough, you know lemon oil is fantastic for getting any kind of residue stickiness off. So then I get some lemon oil and I drop it on the outside of the sticker on the leftover oil. Just drop it around the edges, let it sit for a minute or two, and then rub it off. And you get all the sticky residue and you are left with blank bottles, okay? So then I normally just wash those again too, make sure all the lemons off of them, make sure everything is clean and fresh, and you have brand new bottles ready to go for lots of different things. Okay, so let me show you that. So these are both sizes, the 15 ml and the 5 ml. Your starter kit came with the 5. The 15 is a great size also. And I use these for tons of things. So let me show you what I have gotten to make these repurposed. You can, from Amazon, pretty cheaply, buy droppers for both 15 ml size and 5 ml size. You can do plain black if you want to keep it classy. You can do packs of colors if you're feeling extra fun, and they come in both sizes. So you could fill these up with your favorite blend. If you've ever heard of diffuser bombs, that is where, say there's like 3 oils that you love putting in your diffuser. So the springtime head tension, allergy issues going on, peppermint, lemon, lavender, that's your go-to. So if you want to be diffusing that a whole lot, but you hate having to put all 3 oils, dump in 2 of this one, 2 of that one, 2 of that one, make a diffuser bomb. And that's like taking 20 peppermint drops, 20 lavender, 20 lemon, putting it all in here, and then you can just squeeze it, 6 in your drops in your diffuser, and you're done, and you're good to go. I love doing this as gifts, to make little diffuser bombs for family if they love a mixture or a blend that I make, and I want to gift them that if I'm like going to spend the night or have a holiday or some little like present. If they come stay here, I love making diffuser bombs. These are excellent sizes for these. This 15 ml size holds about 80 drops. This one holds like 300-ish. I could be a little off on that, but it's 3 times the size. So the 80-ish, 240-ish, 30, anywhere in there. So droppers, inexpensive, great on Amazon. So you can put droppers on the top of them for either size. I have both ready to go at all times, like I said, because I love having the option of being able to make these for a gift. So if droppers and diffuser bombs are not your thing, let me show you. You can also get little spray bottles, and they also come in the fun black or in some kind of fun color. Most of these are going to show having a longer thing. Don't freak out. Some of them say 5 ml and 15 ml, and you're like, why? How can that possibly be used for both? They want you to cut it yourself. Not a big deal. So what you do is you just pop it on the top of one of these, and you are set to go. Like I said, this one is a little bit long, so I'd need to cut it off. But you just pop it on there, and you are set. And now what you have is another huge multi-purpose spray bottle. You can do like a primer for, or not primer, what is that called? What you put on your face? A toner for your face, with some like frankincense, or if you need to do like some tea tree for some reason, or a lavender, excellent, something like that. If you want to do a lavender spray, like when you come in from after the sun, if you need something like that, add some lavender, maybe some like witch hazel or water, even just if you need to just do that, spritz your face. You can do it just as a water sprayer. Like you could, I have one actually in the sunroom, our sunroom where we have school time, we have little plants in there, and I made one with a little water droplet sticker on it for the kids to just water their plants. So if you water your plants or you have succulents, this is the way to go. Room sprays, poopery, linen sprays, love these. These are the perfect size gift, and also the perfect size to just leave in the bathroom. So I've made those multiple times. I have different ones that I put on like our linens or our clothing or our bed, like our pillows at night. I love doing room sprays. I'll like go and like spray the curtains in the bathroom or stuff like that, so that you are repurposing it that way. So spray bottles, another excellent way to go. Lastly, and most certainly not least, Young Living sells roller filaments. When you got your starter kit, you got 2 of them. You can order more, and I'm glad I'm doing this class because I only have 1 left, and I need to know that because I make these a lot. They sell 10 roller filaments for $10. So you don't get any PV as far as counting towards your essential rewards order that month, but they are inexpensive and fantastic. These fit onto the tops perfectly, and the same way as getting the other kinds of clear tops on that I showed you earlier, you can just screw it on tight, oops, and it snaps off. Or if you need to get it back off, take it and snap it off that way too, okay? This way you can make your own bottles, own rollers. So obviously there's a million ways to use the new rollers. Hey Laura, oh, you got Fitaments today. Fantastic. Fitments. I say Fitaments, and I don't think that's correct. Fitments. Now I'm confused. Fitments. But yes, I love using those on here and making rollers for every possible purpose. I mean, I'm tired. I just woke up. My children haven't slept all night. I'm feeling some major head tension because the weather has changed and shifted. My children are driving me insane. I need something that will bring me some calm. Let me put something on my children that will help them be calm. So in fact, I was going to tell you too. So even to like, once you make these into a fancy, fun little roller, you can spice them up. So if you know someone with a Cricut, they can make it fancy for you. But you can just get regular stickers. I've gotten like little craft stickers at Amazon. Actually, I have some tape. I'll take you with me. I have some really cute little tape. If anyone's interested, I will put it in, or link it in the bottom here for you all to get. But I got some really fun craft tape from Amazon that is a really good width, and I write on that and put it around the edging of this. Is really cool, especially if you have good handwriting. But I have a Cricut to make like little labels. So this is one that I made for my daughter, Vera, and it's got a sunshine on it so she knows it's a daytime oil. We also have one that's a little like closed eye, so that she knows it's a nighttime one. But she helped pick what oils that she liked to smell in it that we could put on during the day, like during school time if we need to focus or like calm down. There's a lot of lavender in it. My children are high energy, so we put lavender in here. But it smells really good. And you have a roller that's set to go. I also, I'm kicking myself that I didn't grab them before I put them to bed, but I have like a little elastic with little pom-pom balls that I put on the edge of it too, just to make it really fun. And that would be super cute as a gift. So when you finish your bottles, they are not done. So do not throw them away. Keep them. In fact, Laura that just commented back in, I don't remember, around Thanksgiving or sometime, you were going somewhere. She didn't have travel containers. she turned these into shampoo and conditioner travel containers. You can just put the original bottle cap right back on, and you can do some takeaway lotion, shampoo, conditioner, anything that you need, kind of bathroom item. These are a hard glass. I don't know if anybody's dropped them before. I've dropped them 100 times, and so have my children. They can normally take it. There is the occasion where it shatters. It is very rare. I feel like they are really made to last. And so traveling with them, I've never had a problem with traveling with them. But yeah, so there you go. So turn them into a dropper, turn them into a spray bottle, add a roller filament, and you are set to go. See, like I said, I drop them 20 times a day. And they're not broken. So that is a great way to reuse them. Do not throw them away. Make sure every last drop is put into either water to diffuse or your Epsom salts to be able to put in the bathtub with you or with the kiddos. So use every drop because you paid for it and they're worth it and they're high quality and every drop matters. And then reuse the containers because we're thrifty and we're awesome like that. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you all make something and do something new with one of these, I'd love to see it too. So happy Tuesday, guys. Stay tuned the next 2 weeks. Next week, I think we're going to talk about just simple how to clean your diffuser. That was really intimidating to me at first, so we're going to talk about that, and I'll clean it with you guys. And then the week after that, put it on your calendar. Is that February? Yeah, February 9th. Me and some friends are going to teach a pre-Valentine's class. That is to say oils in the bedroom. So mark your calendar. We're going to discuss it. We are going to go there, and we're going to talk about all the oils to use for Valentine's Day. So that's the next 2 weeks. I'm excited to see you guys. Have a great night. If you have any questions, drop them below.